I am Deshaun Butler. As soon as I started walking, I started playing football. It was about the age of 5. I played at New Birth Missionary Church. My dad was the coach. Me and all my friends, we all played football together. We played at New Birth for about 4 or 5 years. Next, I went to Chambly Middle School, and I played middle school ball, and I was playing church football. So I was playing both teams. You know, one game on Fridays, next game on Saturdays. I played at Chambly Middle School for about 2 years, and after that, I graduated middle school, and I started playing high school football. First, I played at Chambly High School, and I transferred, and now I came to Salem and started playing Salem football. When I first attended Salem High School, I was 14 years old. It was actually the first day of football practice outside, so I came down, I told the coaches I wanted to play football. Came down, met the coaches, talked to the team and everything like that. They said, Butler, tomorrow's gonna be your first day of practice, come on out, you're gonna suit up. So after that, you know, second day of practice actually, I had suited up, came out. You know, I had my pads on. It was a little bit big because I got my pads after everybody else. You know, everything was like a little clunky. But I was like, you know what? I'm come out. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do best. So then after that, first game came around. I was on JV, but I actually traveled because they said that, you know, I showed practice and I showed promise in practice, and that, you know, they wanted me to come to the game. So I think it was the first game was Madison County. And this is when I got my first breakout. It was about second, third quarter. You know, we was winning about 21-0. And at that point, I really haven't made a name for myself yet. I was just the guy that was on the football team that was pretty good, but that, you know, just didn't have a name for myself yet. So one play, I was playing defensive end. I remember it like it was yesterday. Playing defensive end, they trying to run a sweep to the left. Our strong safety, Corey Shields, had actually hit the guy really hard, and the ball had popped out. And, you know, I was in pursuit of the tackler. Next thing I know, I saw the ball pop up. I picked the ball up, and I ran it 40 yards for a touchdown. And at that point in time, that's when I got my name. At that time, I was called Scoop and Score, but now everybody know me as Deshaun Butler. Sometimes, you know, my last name only Butler.
To get them in there.
After that play, I officially got my role as a playmaker and started getting a little bit more playing time as the season went on. I came second on the team in sacks, almost led the team in tackles, and that's when I officially became a leader on the team. I feel like I had a great impact on my team because I was one person that really believed that actions speak louder than words. I wasn't the person that was always celebrating and showboating and celebrating after touchdowns and games that we won, but I was one of the main people that had, you know, that my stats, they spoke for me as far as, you know, I was in the newspapers, we were on Fox 5, we were doing great things. And I feel like that, you know, that my leadership passed down to others and that we became a more solid and a more humble team. And that was one of the main things that carried us to the playoffs. Senior year roll-arounds, we all know what that means. Time to start looking for college football opportunities. From there, you know, started making highlight tapes. My mom and my dad, Calandra and Isaac Butler, started helping me send tapes out, you know, schedule college visits. I went to North Carolina, South Carolina, just all over the place, looking for colleges and things like that to apply for and possibly play football for once I graduated. I had options to walk on at a lot of schools, a lot of big schools like UGA, LSU, but I wanted to go with the full ride scholarship, and the only team that offered me a full-time scholarship at that time was Virginia State University, so that's where I went. Went all the way to Petersburg, Virginia, just to play football. Freshman year in college, I knew I had to make a name for myself like I did at Salem High School, so, you know, it was nothing new. I knew I had to hustle, I knew I had to grind, I knew I had to watch film, all that just to fight to get a spot on the field. And Lord beholds, I was able to get me playing time in college football my freshman year. I was able to play middle linebacker, outside linebacker, and I played on special teams. Had a scoop and score again, just like my freshman year in Salem. Had a scoop and score, but at that point my name was already known as, you know, I was already known on the field. And continued to play. You know, we made it all the way to the championship, and we fell short. We played against Shaw University in North Carolina, and we fell short. But at that day, I knew that football was my love and my passion. Sophomore year in college came around, and, you know, it just didn't feel the same. It was more of, you know, I need to be here at this time, I need to be here at this time. And football really just, you know, really just started to take the passion out of it for me. I wasn't able to love it how I really wanted to. It was just more of a job, that something that was more forced down my throat. And so that kind of, you know, drove a divide between me and my love. As far as to meet a young athlete today in high school looking to play in college, I would just tell them, you know, understand what's more important to you and make sure that you focus on that in college. Make sure that you understand, you know, what you're going for, what's going to be asked of you, and make sure that you're willing to put 110% effort in the arena and in the actual classroom arena, focus on grades and do both. And understand that, you know, just don't get caught up in the partying and things like that. That there's always going to be times to have fun, and to remember that you are there to, you know, get your education first, and that your athleticism is paying for your education. So make sure that, you know, you take care of yourself athletically so that you can take care of yourself academically.